Have you ever seen a creature so bizarre it seems to shatter the laws of nature, or one that looks like it walked straight out of a science fiction film? We best you've come across anything quite like it. Our planet overflows with extraordinary life forms. It's not just about being odd and remarkable. These species are also strikingly diverse and packed with captivating traits. Today, we're diving into the 15 strangest, most fascinating, and rarest creatures on Earth. The best part? You'll learn some jaw-dropping facts about every single one. So gear up and let's dive in. Number 15. Hummingbird hawk moth. The hummingbird hawk moth is a fascinating insect that mirrors both the look and movement of a hummingbird with striking precision. And it's without a doubt too cute. It carries a compact, streamlined body cloaked in shimmering scales, giving it a soft, metallic glow. Its wings beat so rapidly they nearly disappear, allowing it to hover and dart mid-air like a bird. The moth feeds while in flight, extending a long proboscis into flowers just like a hummingbird, making the illusion even more uncanny. Despite being a moth, its behavior and aerial control challenge what people typically expect from insects. It thrives across gardens and open landscapes throughout Europe, Asia, and Africa, often seen flitting between blossoms in daylight. Its flying style, combined with its subtle mix of earthy and iridescent tones, gives it an elegant presence that often goes unnoticed until seen up close. The hummingbird hawk moth redefines insect grace with motion that's both delicate and mechanical, precise and oddly bird-like at once. Number 14. Saturneyed moth caterpillar. Saturneyed moth caterpillars are members of the silk moth family and are easily among the most eye-catching larval forms found in nature. These beautiful caterpillars are often oversized, brightly colored, and covered in unusual textures that make them look more like alien organisms than insect larvae. Some display vibrant green or blue bodies, speckled with contrasting dots, ridges, and soft spikes. Their striking appearance isn't just decoration, it serves as a defense mechanism, warning predators of potential toxicity or bad taste. These caterpillars go through multiple instars, changing appearance slightly with each molt. Eventually, they form heavy cocoons and undergo metamorphosis, emerging as large, velvety moths with complex wing patterns and expansive wingspans. While the adult moths are impressive, the caterpillars themselves remain a visual highlight of the species' life cycle. Their over-the-top features and vivid palette make them stand out in a world full of muted tones. In a single glance, they challenge expectations of what a caterpillar should look like. They are one in a million. Number 13. Spiny orb weaver. The spiny orb weaver spider looks like something sketched from a fantasy novel. Found across various tropical and subtropical zones, it's known for the series of sharp spines jutting out from its hard, disc-like abdomen. These bold spikes aren't just dramatic, they function as a defense mechanism, discouraging birds and other predators from taking a bite. Its body is often brightly colored, reds, yellows, or stark whites spotted with black, making it stand out from the foliage. Despite its fearsome design, the spider is harmless to humans and plays a vital role in maintaining insect balance in its ecosystem. It's a skilled web artist, weaving perfectly circular webs across garden paths, forest edges, and shrub lines. The spiny orb weaver often waits at the center of its web, poised and still, surrounded by strands engineered for capture. Its design may seem excessive, but every detail serves a purpose. In both form and function, this spider defies expectations and proves that even the tiniest architects wield complex tools. Number 12. Sea pen. The sea pen is a marine animal that looks like an antique quill, but it's actually a colony of small polyps working together. Despite its plant-like appearance, the sea pen is totally animal, rooted in the ocean floor and swaying gently with underwater currents. Each part of its body plays a role. Some polyps handle feeding, while others build the structure or handle reproduction. These graceful forms can grow over a foot tall, rising out of the seafloor like strange underwater flowers. Found across many ocean habitats, sea pens survive best in calm waters where they can remain anchored and undisturbed. They feed by catching tiny organisms drifting by, quietly contributing to the food chain. And when touched or threatened, they glow with a soft blue-green light, releasing a natural bioluminescence that adds to their surreal charm. The sea pen proves that what looks delicate can be incredibly organized, and even the stillest things in the ocean are full of life. Number 11. Thorn bug. Thorn bugs are part of the true bug family and are instantly recognized for their thorn-like growths protruding from their bodies. These spiky extensions allow them to blend in effortlessly with plant stems, twigs, or thorns, making them nearly invisible to predators. Found in warm tropical and subtropical regions, these otherworldly insects feed on plant sap using needle-like mouth parts that tap into the vascular tissue of their host plants. Their feeding activity isn't random. It plays a role in the larger ecosystem, influencing plant health and interactions among herbivores. Despite their odd appearance, thorn bugs aren't aggressive. They rely on stillness, shape, and mimicry as their main defenses. Their quirky, angular profiles give them a rugged appearance, but every edge and curve exists for a reason. Thorn bugs are quite survivors, tucked into the intricate web of life that thrives among leaves and bark. Their unusual look serves both purpose and identity, showing how form in nature often mirrors function perfectly. Number 10. Demon-horned orb weaver spider. The demon-horned orb weaver spider, scientifically called Macracantha arcuata, is native to the dense forests of Southeast Asia. What makes this spider instantly unforgettable are the long, curved horns extending from its body, creating a shape unlike any other. These horn-like projections remain a biological mystery, adding a strange depth to its already captivating form. Along with the unusual horns, the spider's body features bold markings and vivid colors, making it look like a tiny living sculpture. The intricate designs on its back contrast sharply against the forest floor or leaf canopies, turning it into an accidental masterpiece of evolution. As it weaves complex webs among the foliage, the spider becomes a moving piece of natural art. While the function of its dramatic horns remains unknown, they add to its mystique. This spider doesn't try to hide. It stands out, strange and proud, a reminder that not all survival depends on blending in. Number 9. Troll-haired bug. The troll-haired bug is a truly bizarre insect, instantly recognizable by the long, wiry hair-like filaments that erupt from its back. These strange strands look like tangled threads or static-charged fibers, giving it an appearance that barely seems insect-like at all. Found in scattered regions worldwide, it remains a mystery what exact function these hair-like projections serve. Some scientists believe they may provide camouflage, helping it mimic moss, fungus, or even parts of a decaying plant. Others suggest they might deter predators or confuse potential threats by disrupting its outline. What's clear is that the troll-haired bug has taken disguise to an extreme. Its body is small and unremarkable beneath the tufted chaos, making the hairs the defining feature. It doesn't fly quickly or sting. It survives by resembling something completely uninteresting. In a world where survival often comes down to being overlooked, the troll-haired bug uses wild, unkempt mimicry as its armor, proving that oddity itself can be a shield. Number 8. Brazilian treehopper. The Brazilian treehopper is one of the insect world's most bizarre sights. Found in South America's rainforests, this bug sports a wild collection of elaborate, alien-like appendages rising from its back. These extensions vary in form, sometimes ball-shaped, sometimes twisted into branching spikes, and give it an appearance few can explain at first look. Scientists still debate the exact purpose of these structures. Some suggest they may serve as a form of mimicry or confusion, helping the treehopper avoid predators by disguising its actual shape. Others believe the appendages may work as sensory tools or even social signals. Despite its odd form, the treehopper functions like most leafhoppers, feeding on plant sap using needle-like mouthparts and often remaining motionless on stems or leaves. It's not known for speed or aggression. Instead, its visual confusion is its greatest weapon. The Brazilian treehopper turns stillness into strategy, proving that looking strange might be one of the most effective defenses in nature. Number 7. Sabthy's cyaneus. Sabthy's cyaneus is a mosquito species native to the tropical regions of the Americas, known for its iridescent, almost metallic appearance. Unlike most mosquitoes that go unnoticed until they bite, this species draws attention instantly with its shimmering shades of electric blue and green. Each of its legs is adorned with paddle-like scales, making them appear fringed or decorated, almost ornamental. It hovers with a subtle rhythmic flicker, legs dangling with unnatural poise. The visual effect is captivating, a mix of delicate form and bizarre beauty. Despite its elegant appearance, Sabthy's cyaneus is still a vector for disease, including yellow fever. Its aesthetic appeal masks its biological threat, a contrast that makes it even more fascinating. It's rare that something so potentially harmful can appear so refined. Even in the insect world, beauty and danger are often intertwined. And in the case of Sabthy's cyaneus, that paradox unfolds in a flash of blue wings and shimmering movement. Now let's move to Number 6. Blue glaucus. This is a one-of-a-kind sea slug that doesn't just look extraordinary. It lives like something from a different realm. Commonly known as the blue dragon, this tiny floating marine creature has a vivid blue body lined with silvery streaks and feathered limbs that branch out like wings. Although small, it's not fragile. It feeds on the venomous Portuguese man-o'-war and absorbs its stinging cells, repurposing them as defense against its own enemies. Its bold coloring isn't just beautiful, it's a warning. The shades of blue not only camouflage it against the ocean surface, but also signal toxicity to predators. It drifts upside down, carried by currents, using surface tension and air in its stomach to float. While its movements are minimal, its presence is impossible to ignore. Few animals combine elegance, danger, and camouflage in a single body. The blue glaucus proves that small doesn't mean simple, and floating slowly doesn't mean defenseless. Number 5. Venezuelan poodle moth. The Venezuelan poodle moth, found in the Gran Sabana region of Venezuela, is one of the most visually unusual and beautiful moths ever documented. Its fuzzy, cloud-like body is covered in dense, white hair, giving it the distinct appearance of a miniature stuffed animal. Or, more precisely, a tiny terrestrial poodle with wings. Despite its toy-like look, the moth's unique design likely plays a practical role. Some researchers believe its fluffy coat might assist in thermal insulation, helping it adapt to temperature shifts in its native environment. The creature's bulbous antennae, oversized eyes, and soft structure have made it a viral sensation online, where its surreal form continues to capture curiosity worldwide. Although very little is confirmed about the species' behavior or exact classification, its discovery stirred both scientific and public interest. The Venezuelan poodle moth stands as proof that nature can still produce creatures so unexpectedly strange they blur the line between fantasy and biological reality. So, is it cute? Number 4. Loboyia wasp. Well, now this is the real beauty. We mean just look at it. The Loboyia wasp is a parasitic species known for its elongated, alien-like features that instantly set it apart from typical wasps. Native to tropical climates, it sports a narrow, metallic-looking body and a pair of antennae that resemble lobster claws more than insect limbs. These unusual extensions may serve sensory roles, though their exact function still puzzles entomologists. The wasp's slim frame, curved limbs, and small wings give it a skeletal, otherworldly appearance as it moves through underbrush or along forest canopies. It doesn't sting or chase, it hunts by stealth. As a parasite, it lays its eggs inside or near the eggs of other insects, where the larvae consume their hosts as they grow. Its design is all utility, lightweight, precise, and difficult to spot. The Loboyia wasp's strange morphology makes it easy to mistake for a twig, shadow, or even a bit of dried leaf. Its quiet, predatory style fits perfectly into its strange, specialized role in the ecosystem. Number 3. Orchid mantis. The orchid mantis is one of nature's most striking masters of mimicry. Native to the rainforests of Southeast Asia, it mirrors the look of blooming orchid petals with such precision that even butterflies mistake it for a flower. Its soft pink and white coloring, paired with its flattened legs and curved abdomen, creates the illusion of delicate blossoms. This camouflage isn't just for display. It's a weapon. The mantis remains motionless until unsuspecting prey approaches, then strikes with lightning-fast precision. Its design also acts as a shield, helping it avoid larger predators by blending into its floral surroundings. While many mantises rely on speed or aggression, the orchid mantis succeeds through patience and illusion. Its body is both a disguise and a trap. Every petal-like limb, every shade of color, has evolved to turn deception into survival. The orchid mantis doesn't just imitate beauty, it uses it. That makes it one of the most sophisticated ambush predators in the insect world. And you can also keep it as a pet. Number 2. Creatonotos gangas. The Creatonotos gangas is a moth that doesn't follow the usual rules of quiet beauty. Native to Southeast Asia and parts of Australia, the male becomes visually unforgettable during mating season. Hidden beneath its wings are inflatable cormata, bright red, balloon-like scent organs that extend outward in a dramatic display. These structures release pheromones used to attract females, turning their bodies into a walking chemical signal. The contrast between its pale, striped wings and the sudden reveal of these crimson scent tubes is startling and rare. Outside of mating rituals, Creatonotos gangas appears more subdued, blending in with tree trunks and darkened spaces. But when the time comes to reproduce, it transforms into one of the strangest visual performers in the insect world. The red appendages aren't just for show, they're essential to reproduction, and their size depends on what the caterpillar ate as a larva. It's super strange, showy, and biologically calculated, all packed into a single beautiful winged body. Number 1. Alligator bug. The alligator bug earns its name from its reptilian look, an insect with a flattened, armored body and exaggerated head ridges that resemble a miniature crocodile. Though it's not closely related to alligators in any form, its visual mimicry is striking. Found in regions across Central and South America, this plant hopper relies on both camouflage and intimidation to survive. The pronounced head shape, elongated jaw-like snout, and rigid dorsal lines give it a prehistoric, threatening presence despite being completely harmless. Its defense comes from deception. Its appearance can startle would-be predators just long enough to avoid attack. Feeding on plant fluids using its proboscis, it typically rests motionless on branches where its gator-like form helps it stay overlooked. It doesn't rely on speed or toxins. Instead, its visual trickery and stillness are its main assets. The alligator bug's strange look reminds us how far mimicry can go in evolution, where even looking like a different species can become an effective survival strategy. So, what do you think about these rare creatures? Well, let us know. And we hope you have found this video interesting. If you did, please like and subscribe. We'll catch you later.